Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
You know, another day closer to Friday and another
Yeah.
day closer to a long weekend for me. So
Oh, you take some time off, or what? Do you just have? What do you do?
we have President's Day off on Monday.
Oh, you have one of those jobs that gets
I
the.
do. We have every holiday you can imagine, which is really nice.
I'm not complaining. I went into my industry knowing we're 24/7, 365. You rotate holidays, you like the main holidays, so I not a complaint. I know what I got myself into when I did what I did.
Yeah, yeah. And you enjoy it. So
Oh, totally. Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So I put the apology in the chat that we were a little late. You and I have had a day, so we were rushed to get in here. And I know we've said this the last couple lives since we started this new format, but I literally have prepared nothing. I I'm just gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, which is good
Yeah.
because I think we're having fun doing that. But I
Yeah.
got the product out. I've been sitting here brainstorming, trying to figure out what to do. So yeah.
Yes. I have the beginnings of a plan. I know I'm doing a fun fold. I changed the fun fold I had planned on doing to a different one that I've never made before. So this will be a first time. I have my directions written out, and hopefully it all goes well.
I started sketching, and I know I want to do a windowy something again. I don't know if maybe I should put some acetate on this. Now I'm starting to brainstorm, but we'll see where this goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey everyone. So we're chat's
Hi.
going. Um, yeah.
Who
Hey
do we have
Jay,
joining us tonight?
Sandy. Hello. Hi Susan. I saw Meg. Meg was calling out the names on there. Hi Meg.
Meg?
Luann, April, Cara, Cordelia. So welcome, Colette. Um, so welcome. We're super
Shalana,
excited to
hello,
be here.
hello,
Oh, Shalana, I
Brenda.
did see her. Yep.
Yeah,
Got
Jim.
to call the sis out.
Hi, friends. Oh yeah, I'll get a phone call later if I don't say my hello to my sister,
Yeah, yeah,
and also I'll mention hello, Brianna, because I'm sure my niece is around her or with her, or yeah.
yep.
Hi,
There's a
Brianne.
Brienne. Brienne's in
Welcome.
there. Yeah, thank you guys so
Yeah,
much for showing up. Um, we have the products of the week that we're going to use, and so we can walk through that. We've added a few in there that we were talking about earlier that I think I'm going to use a stencil and I don't and glitter paper I got out. So yeah, should we go down and get started?
yeah. Let's get
All right.
started. Hi, T. Okay.
I wonder why we got reversed. I think you're usually on the first. I don't know how, what made that do that? Because I think you're first and I'm second. It doesn't matter, but
Yeah,
anyway.
it's funny. I can already see that we were both drawn to a similar piece of paper. I think.
Yeah. Well, I have three. I flipped through this quick and I got three for the cover, I think. But then I was like, should I go simple? Should I go bright colors? I can't decide.
Yep. Yep.
All right, go. I'll let you go with the product.
Oh, sure. Okay. So tonight, our focus is actually on using the beautiful retro flower 6x6 inch paper collection. I believe this is the paper pad of the month. So if you subscribe to the paper pad of the month subscription, then this is what you'll be receiving. You can see Shawn is going through it. It is really pretty. I love that white, just the black and white one that Shawn just showed. It's really cool. So lots of great card stock in here. Additionally, we're going to be using the Tougher Than Life 2x3 stamp set. I believe that this is the incentive for the month, and I believe they had gotten some in, and it's already out of stock again. So this one is proving to be really popular. I think that the sale on the website is kind of impacting, maybe more folks being eligible for it too. But it's a great stamp set, so we're going to be using that. And then the incentive, the freebie for the week, are these All That Bling stars, but from Jolie's Boutique. And they are multicolored stars, different sizes, really fun embellishments for your cards. In addition to those items that we'll both be using, I am going to be using something that you've seen me use the past couple of weeks. One is the sparkle overlay. Tonight I'm using the shattered. Excuse me for a moment. A little tickle in my throat. And in addition to that, I'm also going to be using the Fabulous Floral standalone dies because I needed a flower. These flowers are fabulous. They're probably my favorite die set. And yeah, it's going to come in handy in my design.
I actually might have to get some out overlay too. Now that you said that. Okay, so I'm adding on the elegant eggs die. So for some nice lacy kind of border nesting dies. I am also adding one of my favorite stencils. This is the Deco Flower to add in there.
That's
Then I'm going to go
beautiful.
back to a previous incentive. This one's still in stock. So it's a great paper pad because you get a little mix of some of these heart papers. Get them all turned up right here. Then it had some great glitter stock into this one. And so I'm using my little leftover piece of the pink. I think this is lip gloss or something. I think the bubblegum might be just slightly less pink or a little bit more pastel muted. So I'm going to use the leftover of this um, as I think what I'm going to use for my egg dye. So this is the With Love paper pack. And then I'm going to do a little watercoloring of the stamp. And so right now I think I'm going to go fuchsia, turquoise, green, and some brown.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's where I'm
Nice.
going.
Cool. Tonight I thought I'd do a fun fold because with the focus being on the paper, and I really do love this paper. And there were two sheets in particular that really spoke to me. And they're basically the same sheet, except one is in color and one is in black and white. And I thought it would be fun to use them both in this fun fold design that I'm doing. I got this idea from, let's see, I have the name here, so I want to give credit. It's from Creative Treehouse. She has a blog and I believe a YouTube channel as well. And this is called a Peekaboo Fun Fold card. Um, and it allows you to combine different types of patterned paper in a really cool design that does have a window and also allows me to use some little magnets. So I'm going to be using some magnets from my stash as well.
This is like a couple of weeks in a row now where you and I have had when we did the Crafty Friends live with all the guys. You and I had similar kind of paste and texture idea, and now we've picked out the same similar paper. That's kind of funny.
Well, Shawn, all I can say is great minds think alike.
You know what? I couldn't agree more. Like, there's no argument for me on that one. I
Um,
like how you think.
yeah. So I don't want to take up all of the time going over the different measurements and cuts that I'm doing. I'll mention them from time to time, but if you are interested in this, please reach out to me and I can send you a link or send you the written down directions that I have.
And if you want, Walter, you could send them to me after, and I could throw them in the description too.
Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
That way it's there,
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, pennies in the wings. We've got some. Okay, if anybody has seen these weekly card guides from Dana, who's on our design team, and now she's leading our. I'm gonna get it wrong, probably education stuff. I think.
Mhm.
These guides are really, really cool. Christopher's been showing them, and he's been doing some cards on his lives, and they're so cool that in our private chat with the design team, several of us are like, "Can we have that too?" So they're really nice. So if you haven't checked them out, you've got to click on that link that Penny's thrown up in there. I'm just checking to see what
Yeah.
we've missed here.
Um,
Yes, Sandy, I agree. Sandy did a card recently with that new lace acetate, which is so cool.
Oh, I've seen it. It's beautiful. Yeah, it really
All right, I think
is.
we're caught up in the chat.
Hi, Candy.
Hello, hello. Anybody else? Walter and I were chatting before. Both Walter and I are having weeks from HE double hockey. Well, mine is not. Mine's close to HE double hockey sticks. You said it's been a rough week, but
Yeah.
mine's going to continue here for a little bit with some projects I have going on. I just feel like even some of my friends have been saying that they're just insane and stressed out at work lately.
So, I don't know if everyone follows like astrology and stuff like that, but um, I believe it's today or tomorrow ends one lunar year and then the next day begins another. And we're ending the year of the snake. No,
Snake, I think. I think it's snake.
ending the year of the snake, yeah, and moving into the year of the horse. So I feel like there's some snake energy that is kind of causing us to have the weeks we're having.
Literally biting me, and then you know what? As we go out, I think is what's happening.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think I said hi to Penny earlier. So hello, Penny. Thank you for your help in the chat tonight, as always. Okay. So I am following. This is my first time making this card, so I'm literally going over my written directions as I work here. So
I can't wait to see what you found and came up with.
yeah, I think it's fun. Hence, it's a fun fold.
Shalana's like hand raised to that, Shawn. I'm assuming that's for the crazy, busy, insane weeks going on right now at work.
Oh, that wasn't. Okay. Well, that's all right. We're gonna go with it. We're going with.
I'm finding myself doing some more retail therapy lately, and I think it's just the result of the stress at work.
I hear that. Trust me. I have been doing quite a bit of it myself, too. Hi, Jamie. Hello, Christy.
Oh, Christy, Andrea's popped in.
Oh, hello, Andrea.
Jim, I think we said hi to Jim at the beginning, but hey, Jim. Oh, thank you, Jim. Walter too. He's got one. We've got to grow his channel as well.
Yeah, I have to do more with it. That's for sure.
I took the egg die, the biggest one. Then I took the inner kind of portion of it and cut out a panel the size of the inside of my card. Centered this to cut out, and I'm using that as my basically my stencil to do some ink blending here in the middle.
Hello, Amy. Jay is excited for spring. Yeah, I would be more excited for spring if we had more of a spring. It seems like we kind of go from spring into really warm weather, very quickly. And I'm a huge fan of the temps in the 60s and low 70s. So 5 and a quarter.
I feel like, winter got kind of crazy here for a little bit, but I feel like we kind of skirted it getting really bad. Like after that last storm, I thought we were going to get really slammed a little bit more than what we did. I can't complain. I wasn't in town for it, but I really thought, oh, this could continue on for another month with the snow, and it hasn't. All right, that's that.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
I agree, Jamie. It really is. And I agree with that too, Jay. That certainly was not, minus 20 is not pleasant. Very true. Very, very true.
Scratch.
Since I have this out, I may as well cut this, which is 5 3/8, which is right there.
I recently got new inks, and I don't know the exact color of everything.
Oh.
So I have to constantly swipe to figure out. Because you know how the packaging never looks the same sometimes?
Yeah. Now, are you a swatcher?
No, remember we talked about this at the last live. crafty,
That's
was it
right.
crafty guys or something? Yeah, I'm like,
Just the other
that's
night we
too
had that conversation. Yep,
yes.
you're right. Right.
I can't remember though. You don't swatch, do you?
I do
Can't
not. The only
remember.
thing I've
Okay.
swatched are my Ohuhu markers.
Yeah.
Other than that, I do not swatch.
Same. It's a little too much for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I have enough to keep me busy. I don't need busy work like that.
Yeah. Same.
So let's do that. Do that. And then we need one at 2 and
Moved
5.
on me.
2 and 4. So then this would be 2 and 5.
No, Jay. I mean, you and I are so close, like neighbors for states here, that it's like we really should be getting way more than what we've gotten. I shouldn't say that out loud, because that can change way before Easter.
Oh, yes.
No, ray of sun shines in the house, my honey. Hey, congrats. I see your
Oh,
profile picture has a new little bow. I saw the ring on the back of his back on your fingers, honey. So congratulations, and I miss you so much. Thank you for popping in.
aw,
I just gotta do this for her. I just gotta go here for a second and give her a face up.
of
Um,
course. Well, congratulations.
Gotta wave and congrats with the little ring on the finger. That's an old coworker from Atlanta.
Oh,
She is one of the nicest people you will ever meet, and gorgeous. She is so pretty. Like
aw,
she has the best skin ever. Like just she's so pretty and nice, and she's got it all. And now I see she's engaged. So um, I'm so happy for her.
awesome. Congrats.
I know, Sandy. I almost got out the oxides for this, um, but I'm still playing with these new Taylor Expression inks, and the new
She
minis
said,
are in my cart.
oh, stop. I'm blushing.
Well, it's true. It's so true. Oh, she was such a treat to work with.
Oh, lucky you, Christy. Almost quitting time.
Ooh, I'm liking this. This could almost be the cover of my card, but we're gonna make it the inside.
Okay. So I have all of my cardstock cut. Now I need to assemble and work on the rest of it.
Get this out of the way before I spill something and do something I'm not supposed to. All right, that is going to be the inside. And now I did this. No, I didn't. I can do it this way.
Hey, Tamara.
Let's see if I can run this through like this.
Tamara. I'm sorry, Tamara. I know it's Tamara.
Well, that's like I don't ever. Okay, you work with it. Will you work with her?
I work with a Tamara. And so when I see I automatically say it that way, and I apologize. I know it's not.
So then I'm going to ask. So we have a Kara or Kara. How do we pronounce her name?
I believe it's Kara.
Okay.
But yes, that's another name that can
Like literally
yes,
go either way.
I believe our friend is Kara, but please correct us in the chat if I'm wrong.
Is it like carrot or is it like how are ya? Which way?
Yes, I definitely know you. Okay. So I have my front flap done there, but what I want to do is I'm going to die cut a little window that's going to peek into the next panel where this is going to that it's going to be on top of.
It's care.
Kara, yeah.
Kara, then Kara. But I'll take either. No, we'll call you by your right name.
Yeah.
Kara.
I had a very good friend in high school, Kara, and so I assumed that's how you said it, and I just went with it. But you know what they say about when you assume.
It's a 50-50 chance. All right, let's see. Which I'm going to go opposite of you. So we got similar colors. Which ones did you end up with?
I'm using the nice one with the black background and the colored flowers. And
Okay,
then
so
I'm using the opposite of it, the white, the black and white. I'm using
okay.
both.
So I'll throw the. You're not using this one?
I'm not, but we can use the same. Why not?
No, I'll do opposite because this was my. I had 3 choices.
Oh,
And you knocked
okay.
out 2 out of the 3, so that works. Then we can show all the colors.
Yeah. I really, really love this paper collection. Now I just need to get off this little piece of low-tack tape that held my die in place. It's supposed to be low-tack. Sometimes I question that.
I feel like my mic is picking up every little sound tonight.
Well, that's definitely better than not picking you up at all.
Yeah, that's true. All right, let's try this again.
Wow, that really stuck. That never does that to me. Okay, let's set that down.
What's the tape or what?
Yeah, just Post-it tape, low-tack tape. I mean, yes, I put it through my die cut machine to hold my die in place, but I do that all the time, and it's never stuck down like this before. There we go. It just needed a little coaxing. Perfect. And it didn't tear. Hello, Isis.
Oh.
The mint tape. Yes, actually. So, Jamie, I did buy some of the mint, and I'm trying to use up my Post-it tape before I open it up. So I am interested in trying it though. Okay, so I have my front window. Now I can move on to this.
If I missed anybody else, please call yourself out. But Isis is on our design team this year. Sandy in the chat is on our design team this year. If I'm missing anybody else, please call yourself out. But you all need to go find them on Instagram and give them on YouTube and give them a follow. These guys are just knocking it out of the park.
Absolutely. Some really great talent.
Some of them, I'll be honest, I'm watching some. Going, I need to up my game a little bit. They're kicking out some cool cards.
Yeah.
Let's do. Where'd my cards go?
Did that right?
That next.
Yes. Just want a little bit of that there. Okay. All right. So. Absolutely agree, Candy. They really have.
And then our quick disclaimer we did not cover. Forgot. I always forget at the beginning.
I do too.
Walter and I are on the design. I know every time. Walter and I are on the design team, so everything we've gotten here for free, just a feature for you guys. You know, Men of Monroe for us is just kind of showing Walter and I's style against each other with the same product, so you guys get different ideas, either between the products themselves, products we add, just to kind of show you guys some fun stuff. So the affiliate links in the description are mine. Walter doesn't have one, so I do get a slight kickback, just no cost to you if you end up using those affiliates. So on this egg, where's the official name of it? So I can say it right again. The Elegant Egg dies. It comes with the different size of the lacy frame that I'm putting on here now. Just the standard cutout of that, which I used here. So it's the same size, and then you can cut out these middles if you want, or cut out the layer to layer on top.
Sorry to hear that, Pam. Get some rest and feel better. And my tape gun ran out right in the middle of the show. Wouldn't you think, no better time? So I will switch to glue. Okay. So that is done.
That will go there. Now let's do. Oh yeah, thank you for that, Penny. Let's see, where's my paper pad? We'll just do the same. If I have any.
Oh, and of course I did it on the wrong side. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? That's okay, because I'm putting something over that anyway, so it's not going to matter. But that's what I meant to do. Oh, yeah. Like we said at the beginning, it's just been that kind of a week and that kind of a day.
Yeah.
So, for those just joining, I will let you know I am working on a fun fold, and it is called a peekaboo fun fold. I want to give credit where credit is due, and that is I found this, pardon me, coming from creativetreehouse.com. She has a blog as well as a YouTube channel. And I thought that this was a really cute idea. So that is what I'm creating. And as you can see, that's where the peekaboo is, that there's a window there, and then it's going to open up. But let's add more to it. That should be the sheet that I cut to fit in there, and it is. But before I do that, let's stamp a sentiment.
All you die cutters out there, please, please tell me you're not throwing these guts away from frames like this, because these are great backgrounds. If anybody watches my channel, you know that don't throw things away. You can reuse. Oh, here's another one too. Save that little puppy.
Oh, yeah.
Those are great for throwing a background on quick or something, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am the same way. My scrap collection is quite large.
Oh, mine's, yeah. But you know what? I use it. I really, truly dig in my scrap bucket a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I keep it right at an arm's length so that I can get right at it. Okay, time for a little stamping. Actually, I think I want that to go that way with that little curl going down, not up. There we go. And
This is such a pretty pink, actually, now that I'm like looking at it.
so I well, this is going to sound funny, but there's an explanation. I just bought my first Misty. Now, I had a stamping platform. I still have it. It's actually one I love. It's my preferred one, which is no longer available in the US, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm sure those of you who understand what I'm saying, it's the Tim Holtz one, and I love it. But I was on the Tailored Expressions website, and I saw that Taylor has this beautiful aqua, which is her color, in the mini Misty. And so I decided to go for it so I could get the freebie that I wanted. And I bought the mini Misty.
And liking it so far, or
Actually,
are you
I am. I have to say, it actually does stamp really well. Very happy with it. Like I said, what I love about the Tim Holtz platform is the fact that the door comes the front panel, the front door comes off, and you flip it to one side for clear and one side for rubber. I just, and having it come off just makes it so convenient. That said, I'm impressed with this. I really am.
now
And
when you say off, kind of like the Altenew stamping wheel one, where that whole piece kind of flips off,
yes.
kind of? Okay.
Yep. Yep, exactly.
Jay, I knew he was going to say something because Jay loves his stamping wheel. Like he just said, he gave away his Misty. He went fully committed to that. I think it was a stamping wheel, wasn't it, Jay? If I remember right. I think he'd won it, and he loves it.
I have the stamp wheel as well, and yes, I do like the stamp wheel. I like it a lot. It is amazing if you're creating like stamping a wreath, because it just You can move it around so easily,
Yep.
and it is a very, very good product. So yes, I have that as well.
Yeah, because you could turn the wheel versus turn the card or turn the paper, which is probably
Yes.
more consistent. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
All right. I'm just going to use a little of the aqua pigment paper here. Just going to try that one. It's dirty.
Yes, exactly, Pam. You know what? I love I love the color. So I was like, why not? That way I have three different sizes actually. I have the stamp wheel for when I'm doing something larger or for when I'm like doing a wreath type of arrangement. I have my Tim Holtz platform, which is my go-to, and I love. Um, for my everyday. And then I figured it's easier to bring this little Misty with me when I go away than it is to bring something bigger. So it comes in handy. Yeah, it really is, Jay. You're right. And I love layered stamping. So, matter of fact, I recently took the class for the Color Wheel 2 class, and I bought the kit, so I have the larger Color Wheel 2 as well. And it's, yeah, or Stamp Wheel, not Color Wheel. Okay, so inside.
I changed my mind. I'm going to try to do some emboss resist, I think, with the aqua pigments. I've never done emboss resist with it.
Oh, okay,
Rather than try to color these pretty,
cool.
I'm going to see if I can do an emboss resist with the aqua pigment.
So I realized that I forgot to put my magnet down, but I can very easily just lift this up a bit on the side and slide my magnet right under there and reseal it.
I probably could use clear, but actually, you know what? Let's no, I want really white because this aqua pigment paper is just not quite bright white. So I'm gonna use alabaster. I was gonna say I could use icicle, but we're gonna use alabaster. Make sure it's good and white.
Now, I'm sure most of you already know this, but in case you don't really use magnets very much in your cards, what I like to do to make sure my magnets are going to line up is once I get the first one in place, I just put my other magnet right down. Obviously, it goes right to where it should. And then I'm just going to put a drop of super glue. And bring this over to pick up my magnet. And
Scrap Mania. Hello and welcome.
hello, Scrap Mania.
Who we may be speaking to from Scrap Mania. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's just give this a little try.
I just recently placed my first order with Scrap Mania.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. There we go. Now, oh, well, that super glue did not like. Huh.
Just open these up so I'm ready to go.
I just want to be careful so that I don't super glue my finger to the card. I am very dangerous with super glue. I have super glued fingers together.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Not my finer moments, but hey, they happen.
Okay. So I just wet this down really good. I'm going to re-wet just a little bit here. And I'm just going to drop this out, I think. Do little droplets. And see what we get.
Okay. Now I'll put that away when I'm done. So as you can see, I have this window. Now for this window, you could very easily have, like, I could have stamped something or put a piece of paper there with a stamp, but instead I thought that would be a fun place for a pretty white flower to kind of play off of the white and the black and white patterned paper, and then the same paper but in color underneath it. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what's going to be sticking through that window. So I'm going to do that next, but then you open that, and you have your sentiment on the inside. Life is tough, but so are you. And I just surrounded it with a few flower petals from that stamp set, as well as that nice little squiggly line. And another thing you can do is take some of your scrap of patterned paper, and in this case I'm going to use the opposite side of the multicolored, which is pink, cut it down to 4 inches and put that as a border down at the bottom. Yes, Penny, that is what I ordered.
Pam, you're going to love them. These are just so fun to play with different techniques and different ways to use them and color with them. And that's what I'm like, I'm going to try emboss resist tonight with these. They're just really fun. I just have a video coming out on these too on my channel, specifically about these.
There we go. Just something, a little extra pop of color and a little extra pop of prettiness, you know? So I'm going to stand that up to the side, and I'm going to work on my flower. And the flower is really simple. I wanted a white flower. And, actually, do I want white? Yeah, I think I'm going to do white, because I could do white or I could do black. But, I don't know, folks. What do you think? A white flower that's going to stick up from here, or a black flower? Let's see if
I know my opinion, but I'll wait till we get a couple comments in there.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely want feedback. Thanks, Sandy.
Black. Let's throw some couple comments up there. Do you want white or black? I know what I would say, but I'm going to wait.
Yeah. What do you think? So Jamie is saying black.
White.
Lisa says white. Thanks, Jerry. Jerry says white. I was leaning towards white. Meg says black.
I'm gonna say black because I think you should bring the black from that background forward just a little
Hmm.
bit.
That's
But it'd be
that's what.
fun to maybe use a little
Yep.
alabaster on the tips of it or something.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
White
that is a
pigment ink.
great idea. Okay, so I'm gonna be wild and crazy and go with black. And to make it extra pretty, I'm going to use the sparkle overlay, which is just going to really kind of add an amazing amount of shimmer and shine that will really make it pretty. White flower, black center. Or what about a black flower with a white center? So I'll take Sandy's suggestion. I'll take the suggestion on the color, and we'll compromise and just do it Sandy's idea, but slightly different.
All right. Fussy cut. I decided to add one more element if we can get it in here in a quick amount of time, but
Yeah, and it does. I mean, look how pretty that is. That's gorgeous. Ooh, and you know what I could do too to really make it fun is I could cut some leaves in white.
oh no, that would look good.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
I feel like I'm losing the sentiment to be able to read it with it embossed like this. I think I should just stamp it. Kind of losing it. Well,
Um,
looks
well,
lost.
yeah, a little
I'm gonna,
darker would be good. Yeah.
yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna stamp it.
Oh, let's see. Yes, those two there. So let's get that.
Yeah.
Oh, using the overlay to create flowers has really become a favorite of mine.
You did that last time too, I think.
Not last
just
week,
looks
the week before. Yeah.
Was it week before? Okay.
Yep. I love it. And my leaves. There they are. We'll do 2 sets of those leaves to go on either side. Just that. Okay.
I don't know what it is about fussy cutting that you're like, I can't talk while I'm fussy cutting. That the concentration sets in.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't want to mess it up. So I totally get that. All right. So put our flour together. And actually,
Let's
what's
see.
cool is by putting the overlay on the black, not only does it make it pop, but it almost makes it look like kind of like a dark gray instead of a black, which is kind of cool.
With the sparkle overlay, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Like when you look at it, it's not, well, it's not quite as dark. Like there's the straight black. And then there it is. It almost looks like a dark charcoal, which is cool. Put a dab there in the middle for our center.
Yeah, thank you, Sandy. I'm like, it needed the dark to read that sentiment. And then I'm gonna add some leaves to this after I clean up my spilled aqua pigment.
Oh, don't cry over spilled aqua pigment.
Now I got another jar.
So
And these are definitely affordable, so they're not $50 bottles of watercolor that I'd be crying over.
Yep.
Let's see then. Like I want to do.
Just want to make sure I'm putting my leaves in the right spot. That looks good there. So if I have some here and there. Or do I just want to do the one?
All right, we're gonna go for that. That. They're really digging your card.
Oh,
Got the comments going. They're digging it.
Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that, friends. Okay, so I let that dry a bit. Now I'm just going to play around with adding some dimension before I set it down in place. Which is also going to ensure that it's going to fit through my window. Oh, you're making Sandy happy with the vellum, Shawn.
Vellum? I don't have vellum. Do you have vellum?
Love me some vellum, vellum and scallop. Oh, I thought maybe you were using it. That's why Sandy. Oh,
Nope. But that's a good
it's
idea to add a vellum leaf in here
circle.
too.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, thanks, Meg. Yeah, it's really pretty. I think the black was the right call. Thanks for the votes on that.
But now I'm gonna do vellum because she said it.
And I think I'm going to pump that up on just a little foam tape. Oh yes, Sandy. I can totally see that. It is like a vintage brooch. Yeah, brooch. Telling you,
Brooch.
it's been a week.
The British version of brooch.
I think I'm actually thinking of having some hooch. So
Oh
it's needed after the day I had.
my god.
That's where that came in. Okay. Get these. Where are my tweezers? Let's get this backing off and we'll be done.
I'm almost there.
There we go. 1, 2. Oh, that one came off easy. Nice. 3. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and set that down right in the center.
These egg glaze, these dyes, they get so intricate with all the little dots to get to come out, and
There we go. Now I can just lift that up a bit. Play with that a bit more. Zhuzh it up a bit. And I realize now that my magnet needs a little magnet help. So I'm gonna work on that after, but we are essentially done.
almost there. I'm just picking this clean, and then I just got to glue it all together.
Take your time. So like I said, my magnet's not sticking for some reason. It did initially, but now it's not. So I might be just maybe a tad misaligned. But I'll take a look at that. But here we go. So we have the front of our card. I love the kind of that juxtaposition of
that
the
flower. Oh my gosh.
versus the color. Yeah. Then we have that flower in the middle. You open it up and you have your flower there. And then you open it up and you have lots of space to write a nice message. And you have your sentiment in there. Kind of a fun fold.
Now on the fun fold, did it have a spot cut out like where you put the flower, or you just kind of added that as your little flair?
It did. So the one I looked at, the example, actually had the sentiment right there. So there was like the sentiment was stamped on there. But I wanted something more than just a sentiment. And so I decided I thought the flower would be really nice. Then have your sentiment right on the inside.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
Thank you. I need to transfer this die set into one of those envelopes. That will make it a lot easier to use. Thanks, Isis. Thanks, Sandy. Thank you, Meg. This was definitely a fun design, and it's one that I will definitely do it again.
Yeah, Meg, you forget when you pick out some of these, the little intricate things you got to pick out on them sometimes when they don't come out so crisp, you know?
And there's still room to get more flowers die cut, so I'll be saving that for sure. All that sparkly goodness. Yes, Meg. So I need to work on my magnet. I actually have one there and I have one here. And it's not sticking for me all of a sudden. So I'm going to fix that. But definitely, that's a great idea. And I had thought about it. Just need to improve upon it. Yeah, and it may be that the magnets that I currently have, which are really tiny, just aren't strong enough. So I may need to get some that are a little bit stronger. Yes, yep. Agreed.
I need to find my little stars to add.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Velcro would definitely work. Good idea. And you know what's fun is I could actually cut a small flower with the Velcro and then just have a small piece of Velcro there and then have it like adhere down onto that small flower. That would be really cute. Thank you, April. Yeah,
I missed it. Did you get your stars in there?
I did not use the stars. I certainly could add some on here, though. Why not? I know exactly where I can place some. Oh, thanks, Meg. I gotta be honest. I'm surprised I could even think of that after the week it's been. Put a little star there. And we have pink, so it's going to match right in with the background color here. And we'll put a little star here. There we go. Now I can officially say that I used the stars. Thanks for the reminder, Shawn.
All right, I got mine done.
Nice. I can finally get a chance to see it. That's what's so hard is like being able to see what each other are doing, what we're doing.
I know, I know. So I used the retro flower. I did a die cut so it just fit the full front. Then I used the innards die for this elegant die. So I did the elegant egg die in pink glitter stock. Then if you open it up, I did some ink blending, overlaid that with just a little bit of brown to pull out some of the colors out of this paper to ink blend. I did just a color wash with the aqua pigments with the stamp, black stamped out this sentiment, and then I actually whipped out the fabulous florals that Walter was using, and did a vellum, and then two out of that paper pad. for my card, and then I added some of the stars here on the background on the inside. So it's just kind of giving you pink, and then pulling this color for the frame on the inside. That
Beautiful.
was cut from the paper pad too.
Love
So
it.
yeah, there is mine. Let me
Very
see yours again because I kind of missed the whole
Yeah,
flow
so
of it.
as we've been discussing, I need to get a better attachment mechanism because the magnet's just not holding with the paper. But, here we go. Here is the front. You open it up. We have that flower with the flowered panel. And then on the inside, our sentiment, our little stars, and a little decorative strip down the bottom.
Cool. Very cool.
Yeah. And you know what would be really beautiful? To do a card, these flowers with just against the background of that black and white print. Clean,
Oh yeah.
simple, and so elegant. That would be
Oh
really, really
yes.
pretty. Yeah.
Yeah. That would
Yep.
be really pretty and
Yeah.
easy. Keep it simple, but yet that black and white with the flowers like that, that'd be just so impactful.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. Should we head up?
Yeah. Let's head up and say good night.
All right, you guys. Thank you all so much. Meg, Kara, Sandy, Isis, my friend Ray of Sunshine, Ray. So happy she stopped in. If she's still hanging, thank you, thank you, thank you for popping in. I'm assuming she popped in off my Facebook. Just thank you all so much. We appreciate you guys hanging with us on a Thursday.
Absolutely. And as Penny just reminded in the chat, don't forget to join Candy tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. She'll be using, I believe, similar products. Yeah, thanks for having a lot of fun with us tonight. The chat's always great. We really appreciate you. And
Yeah.
we'll see you again next week.
All right, guys. Bye bye.
Good night.